Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome into Writing Sprint Thursdays. It's so good to be back with everybody today. As all of you know, as I've read in the comments just a minute ago, you know that we had yet another grandchild born last week, born last was it Monday? Monday. And yeah, so I was in Texas with my daughter and her husband, and there are two kids now, and had a wonderful time. And I sure did miss all of you, but we were having a good time of our own. Someone in the comments said, "Will I show pictures?" Of course I will. First off, this is a picture of Lily. She was born a month ago yesterday, so she's grandbaby number 7, and precious little angel. This is us eating tacos with her parents last night, and so that's Lily. And then let me show you our newest Daisy, who is our new Texas grandbaby, and this is Daisy with her sister June. June is 2.5, and then Daisy. I want you guys to look at and appreciate the amount of hair that this baby has. Incredible hair. She's 9 pounds, and just 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 a blessing. So happy that they're all here and healthy and all of that good stuff. But so glad to be back. And I think Doug just sent me a message and said that the timer is backwards. Are you guys seeing that? Uh, Doggone it. I'll have to see if I can fix that. I'll have to flip over to OBS and see if that's something I can. Uh, Shoot. Of course, that happens on. Whoops, wrong one. Let's see. Doo, 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 doo. So, how's everybody today? What are you working on? Um, I am. I've got a new book idea that I got. As I was driving the million hours across Texas, and uh, yeah, so I was just sitting and thinking, and I kind of had it in the back of my mind that what am I going to write this year for the 60-day challenge? Uh, so I, as always, I had a few ideas, and back to mirrored again. Oh, doggone it. I'll see what I can do when we get started. I'll see what I can do about that. My apologies. Um, but anyway, so I had an idea, and I got to kind of thinking over the possibilities, and I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go, but I know kind of the overarching theme of what's going to happen. I don't exactly know how it's going to happen. I have some characters that I think are really interesting, and I've got and I kind of know the resolution, but I don't know how it's going to resolve. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Yes, I got it, NJ. It was in my stack of posts when I got home. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. And NJ even signed it for me. Love it. And this is going to feature prominently on my bookshelf here. So thank you so much for that. It was it did my heart good to see to see the product of your work, and I love it. Yes, and it is a gorgeous cover, as Doug just said, and a gorgeous back cover too. Like some a lot of care and creativity went into that. I love it. All right, guys, we've got 15 seconds. We're now close to 10, and we're going to get started. So I'll see you in 20 minutes, and we'll catch up some more. All right, everybody, that's sprint number 1 in the books. Let me go ahead and start up sprint number 2 and copy this link for everyone. Hope that was successful for you. Tell me how you did. Hello, Rhea. Good to see you today. I didn't do a roll call last time. Let's see who all's here. Hello, Athena. Hello, Doug. Hello, Rhea. Hello, NJ, Keo, Rachel. Who else is with us today? Chime in if you haven't already. Ash Pash, good to see you. Hope, always glad to have you with us. Worship the Nephilim, good to see you. Elena, hello, hello. I'm scrolling back trying to see who I might have left out. Erica, oh man, I love seeing all the chat. Love seeing you guys. Elaine, I think I said Elaine already. Electrical Tictress, hello. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? If I did, I apologize. Iva, good to see you. I'm still scrolling, y'all. Just bear with me. I was working on some notes that I had notes scattered all over the place as I was furiously typing with my thumbs in the car. Hello, Rachel, and trying to get it all in one place, and trying to kind of solve some story issues. And this is kind of what I do before I start writing a new book. I'll kind of write at it and kind of discover characters, discover some settings, work out some plot devices, and some of that stuff gets used actually in the book. Some of it gets recycled or filed. I never delete anything. I'll put it in a folder because that information may become valid at some point. Hello, Stephanie. I'm still scrolling up. All right, I think I got to the top. Let's see. Hope says I'm writing, but I realize that posting numbers stress me out, so not doing that this time, and that is absolutely valid. This is meant to be inspirational, motivational. A way for us to band together with other writers and to, uh, you know, uh, push our own process forward. And if that portion of it is not working for you, then don't worry about it. No number for me today. 2 pages of handwritten A4 though. Congratulations. Rhea says I planned most of the next chapter, so I'll be just writing that. I find it makes the process of writing so much faster. Me too. Yeah, that's kind of why I do this pre-writing work, is solving some of the problems I have, or kind of working out some of those ahead of time. It really helps me to understand the story. Athena, 675. Congratulations. Stephanie, 463. Ben with 467. If I didn't mention you earlier, Ben, welcome. I can't remember if I did. uh, Doug said he says my name like that, but he means it with love. Doug, nothing but love for you, brother. You know that. You know that. Um, Ash Pash 799 Star. See, I don't think I mentioned Star earlier. Welcome, Star. I'm not counting my 27 words in Dabble right now. Just got in a few minutes ago. Well, slide on in here and join us. Let's see. Elena with 270, NJ with 201, Erica 277, Electrical Tictress 470 words with false nails on. I, I've I have short nails, and sometimes my fingers still get in my way. So that's amazing if you can do that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Um, do, 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 do. Ashpash said, I sent my first chapter of my debut manuscript to my best friend last night, and she gave me some vague feedback and told me she sent it to her sister to read and get feedback. Isn't that one of the most terrifying times, is when you send something for feedback from someone and you just wait and you're like, what are they going to think about it? What is, so fingers crossed with you. But whatever feedback you get, use it to make it better, or you know, I hope it turns out well for you. All right, number 2 coming up, And we'll see you guys in 20 minutes. All right, that's sprint number 2 done. Hope you guys had a successful time. I'm gonna copy the link for sprint number 3 and paste it in the chat here. Um, Emily said joining in for a bit. Happy writing, everyone. Um, let's see. Rachel says, "Sorry guys, we might end up moving from our current state to a state more south. We'll join next week for sure." Well, Rachel, if you've already left, we'll see you when you get back. Hope that all that goes well with you. Electrical Textures 289, Ash Patch 564. Amazing work, everybody. I want to tell you guys that right after sprint number 3 coming up um, at what's 1 o'clock my time, 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing an interview with Julie Olivia, and she's got a brand new book out called "If It Makes You Happy," and this is a romance set in 1997, small town, uh, comfy, cozy romance read. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to talk to Julie about writing romance and about the some of the tropes that we expect to see. Um, in writing genre fiction, romance specifically, but I think there's a lot that you can learn from no matter what you write. I've always said it's great to visit other genres, see what people are doing, and there's a lot of science fiction and fantasy writers that could stand to read a little romance. Just saying, for a lot of reasons. Romance is the genre where you're really going to um, understand human interaction, how relationships work, and bring some of that into your writing of other genres. It'll only make it better, I promise. Um, Doug said it's getting to cozy romance season. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Not so much here in the deep south where I am. It's still like 95 degrees. So what is that, Doug? Like 30 something. I don't know. I can't do the conversion in my head, but it's still pretty hot. We had a break a couple of weeks ago where we had a couple of days in the 70s, and the humidity was low, and the air felt kind of crisp, and um, I think we get those little taste of autumn or fall to give us hope to hang on that maybe it'll be here soon enough. Doug said it feels like 30 today, but the leaves are starting to change. The nights are getting chilly. I love it. That's fantastic. There are a lot of leaves falling here. And if you look out the window, it looks like fall. And then you walk outside and the heat just batters you in the face, and you realize that the leaves are falling because they're all dead, not, and because it's too hot. So hopefully that'll be replaced pretty soon. All right, guys, we've got one more sprint coming up. We're going to do 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to dip out and get ready for Julia Olivia to join us. And be sure to pop over and join us for that interview, and post any questions in the chat. When I'm talking to someone, I love when you guys are joining us and you're posting questions. If you ever have questions about anything, we have experts in the field come on, to one to get a look at the work that they're doing, but also if you've ever wanted to pick someone's brain and figure out what they the problems that they've worked through and gotten to this is the time and the place for that. So pop over there um and put any questions or comments that you might have. It'll make the conversation that much better. And I'm gonna post a link in here to make it easy to find, or you can just go to our Dabble YouTube page and click on the live tab, and there's always live events, uh, multiple live events every week. Some weeks just about every day. Anyway, here comes sprint number 3. I'll see you guys on the other side. Wrap it up, and thanks for joining. Okay, everybody. That's the end of sprint number 3. I hope it was successful for you. Be sure to copy your words out of wordsprints.org, paste them over into your Dabble project or whatever word processor you are using. We hope it's Dabble. But be sure to copy your words out so you don't lose them. The words, wordsprints.org will keep them for about 24 hours. But don't tempt fate. Okay. Get those words and paste them out. Uh, Doug said just a few sentences away from being done with Act Two. Boom. Congratulations. Ash Pash 739, that sprint 2110 total. That was a hard ride. My MC got attacked. I hear you. I've outlined a new chapter. Stephanie Woot got 531 words this time. Amazing. Great work, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to pop in next Tuesday, where we'll start writing sprints again. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with Abby and Doug, and then me. And we hope to see you and get those words. And over the weekend, you can always go to wordsprints.org, start a sprint of your own, invite some friends, make it public, see who else is lurking about that might want to join in. Always a good time. It's a free service that we at Dabble offer, and we hope that you'll take advantage of it. We hope to see you in just a few minutes, where I'm going to be interviewing Julie Olivia, and hope that you'll join me. Also, check your email, because if you're signed up for our mailing list, then you have seen news about our 60-day writing challenge. Lots of great stuff coming up. We're going to talk about it some more, but I've got to get out of here and get ready for this other interview. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic day.